Well, hello, my friends. I'm Greg, the Mile High Triker. It's good to see you once again. Another lovely day in Colorado. It's 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Early March. Today I wanted to pay tribute to a musician who has had a profound effect on me. His name is Corea, and he died last month at the age of 79. Chick was born in 1941, and through his lifetime, he produced so many albums you can't even begin to count them. He was a jazz musician, played with Miles Davis in the 1960s on some of his most famous albums. Bitch's Brew in 1970, what many consider to be the first true fusion jazz album. In other words, a mixture of traditional jazz and rock. So after he left his band, Miles Davis's band, Chick went on to form his own series of groups, and foremost among these was Return to Forever in the mid to late 1970s. When I was 17 years old in 1975, I was in high school, and like a lot of guys, I hooked up with some of my friends from school, and they had a garage band practicing in the North Denver area, not far from where I lived. And I went over there and I hung out with them, and they did make a band. It was called Maya, and they did gigs around the city, and I was a roadie, and I did some sound work for them. And of course, the musicians in the band, I got to be friends with them. And one night, the bass player and I went down into his basement, and we indulged in some of what Black Sabbath called the sweet leaf. And he played some Return to Forever for me. I had never heard anything like a keyboard player who played like Chick did. It was tremendous stuff, and it made a very profound impact on me. But a couple years later, after I left the band, I went to school up at the University of Colorado, up in Boulder. And there was a big Steinway & Sons grand piano in the lobby of our dorm, of the dorm that I lived in. And I used to go and sit down and play that grand. And people used to walk by, people that I knew, and they used to walk by and listen to me. And they really liked what I did. But they would always come by and ask me, why don't I play something that's on the top 40? I wasn't negative towards them or anything, but I wanted to play like Chick. I wanted to improvise. I can't pretend that I was a virtuoso like Chick was, but I always kept in mind that sense of fun and improvisation and freedom that he used. And in the intervening years, Chick was everywhere. I mean, he played literally with everyone. He played with Herbie Hancock, just the two of them on a stage. He played with a vibraphonist named Gary Burton, incredible musician, and many, many others. He had many different bands. The Chick Corea Electric Band, the Chick Corea Acoustic Band. He's played with Frank Zappa's son Dweezil as a guest. This guy has been everywhere. He's all over on YouTube with training videos. Chick was an amazing guy. And he was always about that. He was always about just go play and have fun. And he touched me. Whenever I go to a music store, or I'm at, you know, say Costco or something, and they have a digital keyboard on display for Christmas, I sit down at it and I play with that freedom and improvisation, just like Chick, you know, inspired me to. And that's how Chick Corea touched me. And that's my tribute to an amazing man. Obviously, I can't play his music on my video because of copyright restrictions, but I will try to find some good jazz for a time lapse at the end of this, and I will link to 3 of what I consider to be some of his 3 greatest tunes. One of them is Spain, an early song that he wrote in one of the first iterations of Return to Forever. He played it in just about every concert that he did, regardless of what the lineup was or who he was playing with. It's an incredible tune. The second one is Song to the Pharaoh Kings. It's an epic journey, 14 minutes long. But when you listen to it, it doesn't seem like 14 minutes have gone by. It goes all over the place. It takes you on a trip. The third song is the title song from the final album of the classic lineup, and that's called Romantic Warrior. It's an incredible album from beginning to end, but Romantic Warrior, the title tune, is an incredible piece of music. I mean, Chick did all the arranging and everything. It's just it's a masterpiece. The album itself is a masterpiece, and the song is a masterpiece. Got a big puddle here. So if you're so inclined, take a minute to listen to those and put on some good earbuds or headphones, because those 3 pieces of music will absolutely blow you away. With that, I thank you for watching. And as always, if you like what I do, please like, subscribe, and share. And I will be happy to see you next time.